Hello again. I've put together an inventory for you that is perhaps even better than the previous ones, worth around $560 and focused on red. I know your time is valuable, so I'll get straight into the video without dragging it out. Preparing these takes a lot of time, so I'd appreciate your like and subscription for support. First off, we're starting with this Glock skin. Even though it's a red skin, it has blue accents in the middle. To be honest, if you ask me, the blue doesn't clash with the red at all. It feels like they are in the same color group. I hope I'm not colorblind. By the way, let me mention that if this seems a bit pricey for you, I'll show a more affordable option later on. Our MP7 skin is the Fade. Let me give you a quick tip. When I got this as a weekly drop, I thought I'd hit the jackpot and was super excited, but my heart sank when I saw the actual price. The good news for you is that it's a cheap skin. Also, you should pay attention to the fade percentage. I don't know if it applies to this specific one, but fade percentages can vary on fade weapons. Moving on to the dual Berettas without slowing down, it is reasonably priced and fits our red concept perfectly. As we will see later with the AWP, there are blackish details on the weapon's own grip, while the red details come from the skin itself. I think it's a nice skin for this price. For our Deagle, I picked this skin that looks like it's straight out of a Spider-Man movie, but if you want to cut the budget even further, just like with the Glock, there's a cheaper alternative that's nearly 30 times more affordable, and I'll show you that as well. Honestly, if you ask me, I'd go straight for that budget-friendly skin. Despite the huge price gap, it looks great. For the P250 at $1.29, this is probably the best skin you could find. It even looks a bit like a Valorant skin, with patterns that resemble bird motifs. This skin I chose for the UMP might remind you of a Fade, but it's not, and honestly, it looks very nice. The color transitions on it are incredibly clean, and I think it completes the red theme of the inventory perfectly. The price is also quite reasonable, so you can own such a stylish skin without breaking your budget. I couldn't find much variety in terms of red colors for the M4A1, so I chose a more affordable one. My goal wasn't necessarily to make it expensive anyway, so I didn't mind it much. There's also a lot of empty space on the body, so some nice skin combos can be made. Despite its simple design, those red tones really stand out when you're holding it. If you slap a few red stickers on it, you can take the look to a much higher level. I followed a similar logic for the MP5 as I did with the M4A1. Even though it's a red skin, it leaves wide empty spaces for applying stickers. You can take this weapon to a whole new level, especially with bright red stickers. The price is also very affordable, so it balances the inventory budget without sacrificing style. Alright, we already talked about the Glock I'm about to show you. If you ask me, I'd say this is the skin that should be chosen for this inventory. It fits the theme perfectly, and the price is right. Perhaps it might not suit you if you're looking for a unique or rarely used skin at this point. However, if being budget-friendly works for you, I have no doubt it will look amazing while using it. For the Nova, I chose a simple and stylish skin that won't disrupt the inventory's red theme. For shotgun lovers, this skin is truly satisfying in both feel and appearance. The price won't hurt your wallet. It's a solid price-performance product. You can create contrast by adding black or white stickers to give the weapon a much more aggressive look. This skin I chose for the Tech 9 reflects the overall red theme of the inventory very well. However, if you look closely, you'll notice some blue details, and this contrast gives the weapon a unique vibe. With both its price and in-game appearance, it's a very balanced option for Tech 9 users. A WP Redline, this is the skin we really need to focus on. It's an incredible weapon. When you first see or buy it, you might wonder if it's worth the price, but consider both its history and how amazing your customizations will look on it. The harmony between the black carbon fiber texture and the red lines is truly on another level. It's a timeless classic. For the Galil, I chose a skin that fits the inventory's main theme and is very affordable. It doesn't look out of place during force buy rounds, and the red details stand out quite well. For the XM1014, I opted for a skin that fits our red theme perfectly, looking both aggressive and stylish. You won't be sacrificing your style while annoying opponents with this auto shotgun. It turned out to be one of the most balanced pieces in the inventory in terms of price performance. For the 5.7, I again picked a piece dominated by red. This skin completes the missing part of your CT side inventory, offering a clean look without straining your budget at all. It looks truly aesthetic in your hands during pistol rounds. Now we've come to the Deagle I mentioned earlier. I mean, how many skins are there at this price point with Asian motifs and dragons like this? The harmony between the dragon patterns and that red background looks truly immense. USPS, a skin following the Asian motifs we mentioned earlier. The fine details and the harmony of colors on it truly add a mystical atmosphere to the weapon. It feels like you're carrying a piece of art rather than just a skin. It's very difficult to find another USPS skin in this price range that has this much depth and looks like it carries a story. But as you can see, this USP-S skin is both cheaper and fits the red theme much better. It achieves perfect color harmony with the rest of the inventory without straining your budget. You can also check this one out. For the famous, I used a skin with hand engravings that looks like it's straight out of Half-Life. Those fine details give the weapon both a unique and a high quality feel. It brings that classic early 2000s sci-fi atmosphere directly into the game. For the MAC-10, there's a stylish skin, though I'm not sure if I should call the pattern waves or lightning. These dynamic patterns make the weapon look much more active and aggressive, especially when combined with the overall red tones of the inventory. We can't skip the AK-47. Looking at it, it's impossible not to admire this AK. It's one of those rare skins where the red looks incredibly sharp and noble. That metallic shine and the details on the body really make their presence felt once you hold it in game. It's a top candidate for the star of the inventory, taking the visual experience of every shot to a whole new level. It's a legendary piece that's worth every penny. On the M4 side, I picked a perfect sticker weapon that reflects the unique harmony of black and red. The large black areas on the body provide a great canvas for applying your favorite red stickers. The contrast created by the weight of the black and the pop of the red gives it a very premium feel in-game. If you enjoy customizing your weapons, this skin is definitely a candidate to be the most creative piece in your inventory. Whether in its simple form or with the combinations you create, it will be eye-catching every round. As for the knife, I absolutely love the pull-out animation. The right-click and inspection animations just blow me away. Feeling that smoothness every time you switch to it is truly satisfying. Especially the spin during the inspection animation perfectly showcases the brilliance of the red finish. You must pay attention to the float value, meaning the wear rate of the gloves. Since they are in field-tested condition, finding one with a low float, meaning less wear, is critical for the visuals. Our agent is an agent with a red mane around his neck. What do you think about doing a white-themed inventory for the next video? Take care.